A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, Ray King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Outside,
Ball one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Jason Castro, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bodie is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2. Striding in once again, Ray King. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Right
2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled away.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So striding forward now, Ray King.
Let's go, drive him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out.
That's a ball.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Tried to hold up there, appealed. Down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Bregman, the runner at first with two gone. Fastball well outside.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. Now at the plate, Sherwood Curtis. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Final strike for the Twins. Hit the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
They left 15 runners on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. 2 playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. Jordan Balazovic will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
2 out with the man at first. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is out at second. Caught. Ready now, Ray King. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ray King goes down to become the first out.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So digging in now, Ray King comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
All right, come on now.
Great
One
AB
time.
up until
Let
this
it fly,
point.
buddy.
A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Ray King. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it.
Come on, come on.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Josh Donaldson digging in now.
Batting, third baseman,
Now the 2-1. It's back up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play. At the plate, Ray King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Man, you smoked that ball. Attaboy,
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. Last strike now for Houston. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 7-1 the final today. The Minnesota Twins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Josh James gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's low.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Lynn has tossed more than 120 innings to date and brings an ERA of 4.5, slightly above the league average. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And it's fouled away. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Leave one. Striding forward now is the DH, Ray King. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah. That's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here now the 2-2.
Let it go.
Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Digging in to try it again, Ray King. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ball 1.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now at the plate, Ray King. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, come on now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran. Not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
At the plate, Ray King, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. 1 gone in the Texas 4th. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia. Bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And digging in is the big-time power threat, Ray King. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Up next for the Astros.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex Bregman. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now that's popped up. Guzman is there for it. 1 down. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back, no double play. Standing in, Kyle Tucker. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 4.
Tucker.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So next to the plate for Texas, Nick Solak. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready once again, Ray King. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And stepping into the box, Ray King.
The first baseman, Ray King.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
Astros, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Texas. Jose Urquidy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
They say the toughest Pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, that's inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Popped him up. Romine waits on it. And that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the DH, Ray King.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit softly down the line at first.
Hey, come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Two and two.
2-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Fooled him just enough.
Now at the plate, Ray King. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ray King.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up onto the train tracks and out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season, and with it the Astros have made this a 3-2 ball game now. Digging in and looking for more, Ray King, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. So far this season, King is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league.
No one better, no one better. Clutch up right here.
Now the 1-0. Drives it the other way to deep right. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now 5-3.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Houston crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Texas Rangers and the Houston Astros. Texas attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Dinelson Lamet is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Yep, that ball
Here's a
went out.
sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Standing in, Ray King.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
2-1 the count.
There you go, left fly.
Here's the pitch. 2-2 the count. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
For a good one, huh?
Lifted in the air to center field. Tapia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the imposing power bat, Ray King. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, drive back there, Tom. Here you go.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Right here. Come on now.
No, that's
Can't
low.
find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Let's go now. One time.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Number 22.
Here's Matt Adams now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tapia is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Into the box now, Jason Castro. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Jason Castro.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
This is in the air to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
8-0 the final today.
The final line score for our
Texas
ball
wrap
game
up
this
their
afternoon.
20th. We are under the lights this evening as
And
we get you
now,
set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an
Houston
intriguing matchup between the Washington Nationals. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
The designated hitter, Ray King.
Your pitch only, huh?
First pitch on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed.
Nope.
He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Into the box now, Ray King.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Ray King in this one.
Ray King.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
1-1, here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Come on now, rip it.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter.
At the plate now, Ray King, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Now the 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. A 5-0 finish tonight. The Stros used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Justin Verlander wins for the league best 15th time as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Fouled off. Strasburg has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Digging in, Ray King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. The 2-0. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I'll pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
That way to find the sweet spot.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Hey, get on for us here.
The 2-2. Right side, hit hard. Starlin dives. What a stop. It's in time. Striding into the box, Ray King, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Striding in for Houston, Ray King, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, we're patient up there.
Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
No, that's out.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go. Hey,
has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Jeremy Pena will come on now and pinch. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Houston Astros crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Chris Davinsky gets the win in relief, his second of the year.
No errors. They left 16 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. It's interleague baseball. Zach Greinke is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Smoke toward third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score. Digging in, Corey Lee.
Batting it, the catcher, Corey Lee.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in now, Yordan Alvarez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American. Coming to the plate now, Ray King, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set, the 0-1.
Wait for a good one.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington.
All right, come on now. One time, let it fly.
Correa at second, Bregman on at first with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Difo. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Settling in now, Ray King. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
1-1.
Hey, let her fly. Let her fly
1-1.
right here.
Ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 one more time. Grounded weakly toward third. Reined in.
Come on, get there, get there, get there.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Victor Robles digging in now. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Victor Robles.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Get on for us. Here we go.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
See it? Drive it. Let's go, kid.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here now is Trey Turner, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Turner.
Ground first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point. And